Most people read listings the way they scroll social media, fast, emotional, and focused on the pretty parts. Agents read listings like a mix of detective and translator. When you learn how to read a listing the way an agent does, you stop getting fooled by nice photos and you start noticing what is not being said. That is where the real information lives. Today we're going to cover the things that you need to do to read a listing like a real estate pro. Hey, it's Mark here with the Hiller Group, brokered by eXp Realty. My team and I have you covered here along the beautiful Florida Panhandle from Pensacola all the way through Panama City, where our team has been fortunate enough to serve over 1,650 families and sell over $500 million in real estate in the past 12 years alone. Photos are designed to make you feel something. Wide-angle lenses, bright editing, and the best corner of every room, the most flattering angle of the yard, and all of it is intentional and very good marketing. Instead of just asking, do I like this? Start asking yourself, what am I not seeing? Why are there no pictures of X, Y, and Z room? Or this bedroom? Or that bathroom? Or the side of the house? Are there close-ups of decor instead of wide shots of the room? Do they avoid ceilings and floors, which can hide stains, cracks, or damage? If the listing shows every part of the house clearly, that is usually a very good sign. If the big pieces are missing, that doesn't automatically mean something is wrong, but it is a reason to ask questions or pay closer attention when you tour the home. In the listing details, certain words will show up over and over, and they are almost dead giveaways and mean something. For example, cozy usually means small. Charming can mean older with quirks. Needs TLC or handyman special means this house has work to do. As is means the seller is not interested in making repairs, and there probably is a lot of work to do. An investor special or fixer means do not expect move-in ready. Motivated seller can mean that they are serious about selling, but it can also mean that the price is already reflecting that motivation. None of this stuff is automatically bad. A small, charming home that needs work might be exactly what you want or what you need. The point is to understand that these things are hints about condition, not neutral adjectives. Start paying attention to what is missing from the description. Good listings highlight the strongest features of a home. If something obvious is not mentioned, it might matter. Or if the listing doesn't mention or the listing agent doesn't know the roof age, HVAC age, recent major updates, the bedroom count is not matching public records, or the garage or parking details are off, that does not mean those things are disasters, but most agents will brag about newer systems and bigger updates. If those words are not there, you will want to ask your agent when you schedule the showing or doing your due diligence period. Two homes can have the same square footage and feel and live completely different. When you're walking through the homes, make sure you pay attention to where is the actual square footage. Is it in a huge formal dining room that you will never use, or the main living space where you're going to actually live most of the time? Bedroom placement is important. Are the primary and secondary bedrooms on the same side of the house or split? Make sure you pay attention to bathroom count and location. A 4-bedroom home with 1.5 baths feels very different than a 3-bedroom with 2 full baths. Do not get hypnotized by a big number at the top. Scan the floor plan if it is provided, and if it is not, piece it together from the room dimensions and the photos to ask yourself, does this layout match how we actually live? The small data at the top and bottom of the listing tells a story too. For example, days on market is very important in a buyer's market. A home that sits for a while can signal that it was overpriced, had condition issues, limited showing access, or just got overlooked in general. You also want to pay attention to the price history. Has it been reduced, increased, or stayed flat? This may lead to seller motivation. You also want to check the history. Has it gone under contract and come back on the market? Has it been listed and relisted with multiple agents? This could signal that a seller is not easy to work with and may not be realistic about actually selling. None of this is about judging the house. It is about understanding the context. A price reduction might mean that the seller is now aligned with reality and ready to make a deal. A home that fell out of contract might have had an inspection issue, or the buyer's financing could have fell through. These are the questions that a good agent will dig into and find you the answers for. The section that most consumers ignore is often the one that affects daily life the most. Is there an HOA? What are the fees? What is included with those fees? Is there any mention of restrictions like rental rules, RV or boat parking, or pet limits? Special assessments or extra fees could be in play. Ask your agent if there are any special notes in the agent notes section of the MLS that aren't visible to consumers that you should know about. If you plan to rent the property at some point or park certain vehicles or bring specific pets, you cannot skip that part of the listing. Restrictions are written into the community structure, not something you can negotiate away later. The best mindset when reading a listing is not, I hope this is the one. It is, let me see what this really is. Look at the photos, the facts, then the language, and find the gaps. So when you start reading listings like an agent, you're gonna find all the gaps, all the things, and you can put all of it together to make sure that you are making the right decision for you and your family. Hope you found this video helpful. Hit the like and subscribe button down below, and we'll see you on the next one.